we did get the return of Alexa Bliss tonight, which is going to overall be a good thing for Friday Night SmackDowns. Alexa Bliss is a likable character, but I have issues even with the return of Alexa Bliss. We're still portraying Alexa Bliss as the kind of demonic, dark, psychotic Alexa Bliss that carries the Lily doll and that whole situation. But there was no mention of the Wyatt Six tonight. There were no glitches. There were no QR codes, unless I missed it. The hardcore Wyatt people may have found something. But from my casual point of view, I didn't see any references to a Wyatt Six situation. And so I have to ask at this point, are we about ready to bury the Wyatt Six? Because I think the last shred of hope we all had for the Wyatt Six was that Alexa Bliss was going to save them. If Alexa Bliss is now returning and it doesn't look like she's going to be lumped in with the Wyatt Six, I think we have to host the funeral and put a fork in the Wyatt Six. They're done. They're done because it doesn't make sense anymore. It doesn't even really make sense with Alexa Bliss, if I want to be honest, because how does the Wyatt Six work following Alexa Bliss? Because Alexa Bliss has got to get into a storyline with a female, like a Charlotte Flair. And we're not going to have these 4 or 5 dudes jumping Charlotte Flair on a weekly basis. And Charlotte Flair doesn't have a faction around her that they can use to interact with the Wyatt Six. Right now, there really aren't any legitimate factions that can work with the Wyatt Six as it is. And that's probably what the holdup is they go, I don't know where we bring back these 5 guys. How do we integrate them? There's not 5 other... You could go the Judgment Day line, but the Judgment Day has kind of outgrown, I think, the need for a Wyatt Six, and the Judgment Day has their own storylines in business already, so it doesn't make sense to lump them in with the Wyatts. Yeah, so I don't know, to me, at this point, what the plan could even possibly be with the Wyatt Six, and it also makes me question, we came out of Royal Rumble, Alexa Bliss had all this momentum. We were all fired up on Alexa Bliss, and then she just disappears. And we all assumed that she disappeared because they were trying to get the story beats together to bring the Wyatt Six back. Now, Alexa shows back up as the tag team partner of Zelina Vega and then has an interaction with Charlotte Flair. This is what I mean when I say SmackDown is messy. It's just mess. Even if now they decide to bring the Wyatt Six back, I can't connect the dots. I can't put the plot points together. I can't take the nice little red yarn and take it from picture to picture, point to point to make it make sense. I'm more than happy that Alexa Bliss is back. Absolutely ecstatic. I think, love Alexa Bliss. I, like the Discord, think that it's time to move on from Lily's version of Alexa Bliss and maybe go back to Little Miss Bliss or the Goddess, or just maybe a whole new character. It might be time for a refresh with Alexa Bliss, because the worst thing you could do is bring the Wyatt Six back and just drag Alexa down into the deep waters with them.